Hello everyone, and today we're back for another Loomian Legacy showcase video, and in this video we're going to be showcasing Biwarned, but we're going to be showcasing the Bane of Haste Biwarned. You know, the last Biwarned I showcased. That's going to be the Loomian I want to re-showcase because I think this Loomian does have a lot of potential. So I'm using my same Bane of Haste team, except the difference is I replaced Thalman with Biwarned, Splitting Headache, Nature's Force, Raging Howl, and Peace of Mind. I wanted to run Pester so I can quad effectively hit Lachette, but the thing is, Pester is such a weak move, and it's mainly there for just that one Loomian. So I decided to run Raging Howl instead, which is not the best move because it recoils myself when you consider the fact I have the Do or Die ability. But the plan is to 1v1 Lachette after a Palm. So if Lachette comes in on Biwarned, set up Palm, 2 Raging Howls should be able to do the trick. Very smart, Sluggish Frail, Thunder Aura makes it so Splitting Headache hits like an absolute truck. 200 in the range attack, 192 in the health, 36 in the melee defense, and 40 in the range defense makes it so my range defense is specifically one higher than the melee defense, quite specifically for Protagon, and 32 in the energy puts us at 240, which allows me to click Splitting Headache 6 times. So, that out of the way, let's see how Biwarned actually does in battle. Alright, we're into battle number 1 with Biwarned, and I cannot chat. As you can see, Roblox added a chat system where it requires me to use my face recognition to determine my age, meaning that I can't tell anyone that I want to do showcases, so that's annoying. So we're heading into the first battle. This actually doesn't look like a bad battle for Biwarned if I can get the Bane of Haste up. I am sluggish, so I am the slowest possible Biwarned I can be. Am I the slowest possible Icicle too? Yes, I am the slowest possible Icicle. So, the Boulevard might actually be a little tricky if I'm not careful. So I think set up Bane of Haste. He has the Morphizu, which I will bring you for. Bringing you so I don't immediately die to that. I'll bring you for the Morphizu as well. Yeah, you could probably live one hit from Morphizu, so I can use that. I don't think he's going to lead with this. I think he's going to lead with another guy. Borak can be a good bring, but there's also that stupid Himber. Himber is not an easy Loomian to deal with. I could just lead Borak early. Lead Borak early and try to muckbuck something, although I'd rather bring something like Holly Bunch in Nature's Force Luminami. Plus, I'm going to need it for the Tatab as well. Yeah, I'll just lead off with you. I think he's going to lead Billow. Actually, if he does lead off Billow, this is better. No, he's going to lead off Himber to prevent Bane of Haste coming up. Yeah, he doesn't want Bane of Haste coming up. Oh, nice. That's actually a very good lead for me. That's actually really good for... That's actually a very good lead for me. I'm going to go for a... So I just go for a Blaze Chomp. I'll just go for a Blaze Chomp and see what you do. You're not going to do anything to Icicle, so... The thing that's good about Icicle is that its bulk is very good. It can actually 1v1 a lot of Loomians. So he's forced to switch out. I could also use Icicle as a Bane of Haste setter. That's actually something I could do. There is the Tronics. That actually does a lot of damage because, wow, Icicle hits hard. Personally, do not want to get hit by a Nova Blast. Can this thing actually hit me? Resist. Splitting Headache activates. Yeah, I think we just go straight into Biwarned. Even without Bane of Haste, I think this is the best play to make. I even am neutral to Spectral Burst, so this is actually the right play call to make, no matter what happens. Uh-oh. Peace of Mind. Okay, that's not actually ideal, but I can go for a... I can go for one Peace of Mind, and then I'll start actually hitting the Tronics. That'll be the plan. Yeah, I'll go for one Palm. Okay, yeah. I think that's the play call I go with. The thing that's good is that he's gonna have to hit me if he wants to... Yeah, his healing move is Luster Loot, so he's not gonna be able to heal that much HP back. So I'm gonna split a guy this turn. Are you ready to see the damage? So this is... Keep in mind, he is 2 stat boost above me. I think it'll be around this much. Okay, yeah, it's gone. Let's go! Biwarned! Let's go, Biwarned! Yeah, Luster Loot ain't even gonna save it too much because I resist it. Yeah, he has the Frost Beam! Let's go! Let's go, Biwarned! Get out of here, Tyranics! You can't set up spam on me! Now I could just get Bane of Haste back up and I could spam Splitting Headache later. That worked out perfectly. The biggest threat's mainly going to be Himber, because Himber can actually KO me on the spot, so I gotta watch out for that. Also, there's Tatab, too. He He has a lot of Loomians that could beat both my Bane of Haste setters, so it's not necessarily ideal. There's Geklo. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I am so unbelievably sorry, Geklo. That's 2 KOs for Biwarned, so I'll take that. Now, okay, now here's the demon. There's the demon. I don't really have any good way to beat Himber, so Himber's going to be the Loomian I'm going to have to find a way to beat. I don't know how I'm going to beat through Himber other than wasting its energy. That's probably the best way to beat it. Hopefully he goes for Ice Move. He went for Ice Move. Good. And all I gotta say right now, Mr. Himber, is that Blaze Chomp is looking very nice right now. Blaze Chomp is looking very nice right now, and if you click Yeti's Wrath, your Himber's dead. Unless you critical hit me, which could happen. Okay, he doesn't have Yeti's Wrath, so he has Earthquake. So I could probably get Bane of Haste up. That's good, I could probably get Bane of Haste up. How much will this do? Does half, so you're probably a restrictive. Oh, you love to see it! Take that, Himber! Take that! Deserved! Yeah, Icy Goal kind of popping off now. Alright, with him burned, I have a plan. No, I don't want to get Biwarned in the game yet. I'm just going to Blaze Chomp again. He switched into Lumi. Okay, so Lumi is his last one. Good to know. Lumi's his last one. What I need to do is I need to find a way to get something done. I need to find a way to... Oh, why is everything so weak to... Why are my Bane of Haste setters so weak? Okay. It's actually not bad, though, because my Icy Goal can come in later. Like, I have so many Loomians that can work with Bane of Haste. I just gotta get it going. Our Golem comes in, he clicks Flash and Flame. Pain! And then now it just goes Tatab as I go Holy Bunch. Thing is, I didn't even get Bane of Haste up, and I'm still kind of... It's working out, kind of. Okay, Himber gets the... He's burnt, though. Right? Himber's burnt. He doesn't Oko me. He doesn't Oko me. Right? You don't Oko me because you're burnt. I'm going to use that to my advantage. Aha! Aha! The burn! The burn! Let's go, the burn! Alright, we're cooking now. We're cooking now. We are cooking now. I'll go for a layer of barbs for the road if he allows me to stay alive. Let's see. And if he switches out, I get a layer of barbs up. So, yeah. It's the best play to go for. I could Driving Force, but I don't think that's the best play. He went for Ice Hammer again. Alright, that's fair. And guess what? That's all I see. All I see here is a free... All I see here is a free Biwarned play with Nature's Force. That's all I see. All I see is a free Nature's Force from Biwarned. Problem is that I only have 2 attacks left, so I'm going to have to play this very well. I'm going to have to play this play call very well. So Nature's Force coming in hot. Of course, your Quick Punch, but I think I live 1, so I'm not too scared. Yeah, I live 1. Oh, do I live a Do or Die as well? I don't think I live a Do or Die. No, I don't live a Do or Die. It's fine. I have Holly Bunch. Holly Bunch cleans up. Holly Bunch cleans up. And I have Infernix in the back, too, if need be. There is the Luminami. Yeah, I got this thing on now. We go for the Nature's Force. That'll do a lot of damage to Mr. Luminami. Will also do a lot of damage to Mr. Tatab as well. So, big boy damage onto the Lumi. The Lumi actually gets Oko. That's not something you see every day. And yeah, looks like I don't even need... Oh, I was trying to chat GGs. I can't do that anymore because of freaking Roblox. It's fine now. You know what I was going to say. I was going to say GGs. There's a Spectral Burst. Yeah, I only needed Bane of Haste once, and that cleaned up the whole battle. And Biwarned was a huge part of it, getting 3 knockouts. That was a very good first battle for Bane of Haste Biwarned. Let's head into battle number 2 with Biwarned. Alright, we're into battle number 2 with my Bane of Haste Biwarned, and... Okay, this battle is very interesting because if I can get the Bane of Haste up, I'll actually be in a very good position. Problem is, this looks like a fog team because there's a Lashent, there's a Malevolwax, and there is one of those fellas. There is a Borealis, which honestly for Bane of Haste, that's actually not bad to have. Problem, I don't have a single Loomian. I have one Loomian that resists Earth. I don't have any Loomian that's completely immune to Earth, which is not necessarily ideal. I have bulk, but I don't have that much. Well, I have one, but it's weak to icicle traps, so I'm gonna have to play very, very, very carefully. Do I just try to get Bane of Haste up early? I don't know. I think I just bring the same Loomians I brought last time. Problem is I want Muriel for the Zip Zap stuff. I can land. You have Landslide, right? Yeah, you have Landslide. Plus, you'll live the hits from Venusaur better. Yeah, that'll be the play call I go with. Yeah, that'll be the play call I go with. Wax will be tough, but I don't think it's the end of the world. I think I could find a way to deal with Wax. Alright, that'll be the play call I go with. He's gonna lead Charonic. He led Borealis. Okay. He led Borealis, which is not necessarily ideal. I'll just set up Bane of Haste. You gotta click Radiant Rush if you want to hit me. And he does go for Radiant Rush, meaning I'm dead. This Borealis is going to be the worst Loomian in all of existence. I can tell already. I can tell this Borealis is going to be the worst Loomian of all time. I can tell already. I'll go for a Splitting Headache. I'll go for a Palm on potential Lashent switching in. I'm going to have to find a way to beat Lashent. I don't know if I'm going to have any way to beat the Lashent. Or at least not find a way to beat the Lashent convincingly. I go for a Palm. The only way I can do this is if I predict Raging Howl on the Lashent. That's really the only way I can make this work. Also, is Do or Die disabled as well? Yep, Fade Away. Okay, so I made the... He can't go Lashent. If he goes Lashent, he's screwed. He can't go Lashent. Please go Lashent. Please go Lashent. Please go Lashent. I'm calling the Lashent play all the way. Come on. I went all in on the Lashent play. If he's gloomy, I might actually be able to OHKO it with Stab Boost at Raging Howl. Please. Go Lashent. Please go Lashent. Please go Lashent. Go Lashent. No! Why you? Out of all the Loomians, why you? I get double hits. Bruh. Problem is I can't set up Bane of Haste because I lost my Infernix turn 1. Vice Shaws does a ton. I stay alive though, but yeah, I'm only gonna get 1 knockout in this. I don't even get 1. I get 0. Your restrictive shield Tyrex, I see. Well, the only way I can get back into this battle is if I can actually, you know, get Bane of Haste up. Which, even then, that might not even work. Vice Jaws comes in. Alright. Vice Jaws does a decent chunk. So this Gargolem's gonna have to do all the heavy lifting. I'm gonna Bane of Haste first. Borealis is coming in 100,000%. Oh, Sorkame comes in, actually. Wait, I have a plan, actually. I got Bane of Haste up. I have a plan. No, he has Frostbeam. I can't make that play call. Problem is I need Bane of Haste. You know what? I don't care if you go for Frostbeam. Oh, you underspeed me. Oh, actually, no, that's good, actually. That's good. He went for Seasong and not for Frostbeam. So he went for the pivot move. I get Barbs up. Okay, I get Barbs up. Maybe there's a way I can play around. I can maybe get 1 more Bane of Haste on the Tyrex. So this battle is not completely over yet. Borealis is going to be a horrible nightmare. I have no idea how I'm going to deal with it. But we're just going to have to find a way to deal with it. Bane of Haste is up for 3 turns. So we can go into Muriel here. Muriel's the best play I can go with. He went for Icicle, which I live. Perfect. Okay. I will go for Shadow Lurk. Shadow Lurk on Malevolwax. That's like the one Loomian I did not want to see. Did a lot of damage. Unfortunately, I don't think a Landslide is enough. Oh, yeah. A Landslide's 100% not enough to KO. Darn. He's gonna just burn up and get rid of the Barbs. As Bane of Haste ends. Oh, I got rid of... Wait, did I get rid of it? Oh, I did. Oh, he got Barb... Okay, he just put Barbs up on his side. Okay. It sucks, but it's not the worst outcome in the world. I'm gonna just jolt the Malevolent. Because he didn't get rid of Barbs on his side, so... Every time something comes in, I can always do at least a little bit of damage. He's gonna go for Undermine. I know that he's gonna go for Undermine on Borealis. I know that's gonna be his play call. Either that or he goes Tyrex, one of the two. Thing is... Okay, no, he went Tyrannics first. Okay, so he went Tyrannics to get Fog back up. I can't really make any play calls, though. I'm kind of trapped on the field. I'm trapped on the field. Actually, no, I have Holy Bunch. Holy Bunch can come in, but if he goes for Frostbeam... Oh, no, even if he does go for Frostbeam, it's not the end of the world, because I can pivot. Apparition, nah, I ain't doing any damage. Okay, so I ain't doing any damage. Okay, there's still a chance in this. Despite Biwarned not doing anything, there's a chance still. Flash and Flee will be the play call I go with. Flash and Flee on Sorkame. Alright, we made the play call. I wish I Nature's Force, but I do get a lot of damage on Sorkame. I can go into Boreal and click the funny Jolt button and force Tyrex back in the game. Basically what I'm doing, I'm just trying to force Tyrex back into the game. That's the way I come back into this battle, is forcing Tyrex back into this game. And I still have Biwarned left in the back as well. Yep, we forced Tyrex. That's fine. We forced Tyrex. I wish I did another attack, but it could be worse. I could now potentially get Bane of Haste back up. He might just tear down too. So if he tear downs, I'm not in a bad position either. Alright. I made my call. The Earthquake, perfect. I can now go for Bane of Haste. Bane of Haste is the play call here. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. Bane of Haste is the play call on Vice Jaws. And now I can Mudslide and get rid of the hazards. Perfect. I made the best case scenario in that situation. We are still alive in this battle. Let's get rid of the Tyrex as it clicks rest. I was not placing any layers of barbs. I'm just getting rid of Tyrex. If he gets rid... Now, I'm going to go for a play call. I have a few turns of Bane of Haste left for that Borealis. Okay, I know what he has left. He has Sorkame, he has Borealis, he has... Do I just Drive Force it? Oh, he went Sorkame first. I actually did not want Sorkame first. I did not want Sorkame first, actually. Because he's just going to go for Frostbeam. But if he does that, I go Holy Bunch and then Flash and Flee into Biwarned. Okay, yeah. Okay, I have my call. I have my call I can go with here. Rejuvenate is his play call. It's not great, but it could be worse. Yeah, this is going to still suck. I'm just going to Nature's Force. You know what? If he doesn't want me to showcase my Showcase Loomian, I'm going to have to just do other ways to make this work. I just don't know how I'm going to get rid of that Borealis. That Borealis is still the biggest threat of the team I got to deal with. He switched. Please let me hit Borealis. You let me hit Tyrannics. Okay, so you let me hit Tyrannics again. And he won't be able to get Fog up either. He won't be able to have Fog. So that will make Undermine 2-turn moves. A crit really helps. Oh man, the critical hit really helps. And I still have Bane of Haste for a turn to work with. Borealis takes a little bit of damage. I can go for a Flash and Flay. I know what he has left. If I can get Bane of Haste up just one time. One turn of Bane of Haste could do this. One turn of Bane of Haste could do this. Icicle Tremor does a lot, but not that much. I can now go for Zip Zap. Zip Zap is kind of a free play here. Do I do that, or do I just Shadow Lurk? I'll just Shadow Lurk. I'll just Shadow Lurk. If he goes Sorkame, he goes Sorkame. Honestly, I think Moriel could win the game, actually. I actually think Moriel could win the game here. He Tremored again. He did not KO me, thank God. Borealis is almost dead. Jolt it. Jolt it! Jolt it! Just jolt it! Jolt, 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 jolt. Yeah! Jolt, jolt, jolt! Get out of here! Oh my god. Despite Biwarned not really doing anything, it kind of worked out. Still not over yet, funnily enough. Still not over. I'll Zip Zap in case he goes for Rejuvenate. He went for Sea Song instead. Is there any way I can get Bane of Haste back up? I don't think he's going to allow me to get it back up is the thing. This is still not this is not an easy endgame still. I'll Bane of Haste, see if he allows it. If not, then I think I just lost. Oh, he allowed. Okay, he allowed it. He allowed it to go back up. Good. He allowed it. And he's out of energy, too. Meaning, okay, Biwarned can't actually come in once. Biwarned can come in once and Nature's Force twice. He might have enough for one Frostbeam or Sea Song, but if he does that, then Holly Punch comes in and wins. So no big deal. He rested. I think Splitting Headache actually does more. This is actually a huge test. I want to see how much this actually does. Splitting Headache! 140 base power. This will do a lot of damage. Yeah, it does a lot. Yeah, he can't rejuvenate spam to stay alive. But he just body crash, KO'd the Biwarned, and the Holly Bunch will clean up. Not a very impressive battle by the Biwarned, but it was able to get a lot of damage, and I was able to somehow win against this team. Despite having the worst possible start I could have, I was able to come back and win the battle. Let's head into battle number 3. Alright, we're into battle number 3 with Biwarned, and let's see what this person has. He has a Ragoon. So Ragoon is actually going to be tricky, because he could steal my Do or Die ability. Honestly, he could steal a lot of abilities. Another Surkame, another Tatub, another Malevolwax. A lot of very familiar Loomians from last battle, so we're going to have to be very careful. Good thing is that this game looks a lot easier for Infernix to actually set up the hazard, so that he could steal Power Napper. I want him to lead Ragoon on Gargolem. That's what I want. I think I'm gonna have to bring the same Loomians I did last time. Icicle or Muriel? Which one of the two do I bring? Which one of the two do I bring? I don't really have any. I gotta watch out. I don't really have anything for the Terradescent. So if I don't get Bane of Haste up, it will actually be tricky. I really, really want to bring Icicle, but it just, nothing is coming together here. So I'm going to bring Muriel instead, because I have the restrictive armor, which can actually make me live hits decently well. He leads with the Surkame. I mean, I can live once. I think he's going to Sea Song, so I'm just going to go for a layer of Barbs. Even if he does Frostbeam, I think I could live one. So, I'm willing to make this play. Yep, PC Song. He just wanted to pivot out of a bad matchup, which makes sense. So I get a layer of Barbs up early, which should help for the road. Like, hazards on a team like this help so much, because you have a lot of explosiveness with Bane of Haste. There's Mutoon. Mutoon is actually kind of threatening. I gotta watch out for this thing. Do gotta watch out for this thing. I do have Health Amulet. I have Restrictive on that. I die to a Raging Howl, don't I? I die to a Raging Howl, don't I? Oh, no, he just Magnified. Okay, good. We made a good play. Nice, we made a good play. He's pretty much is forced to Raging as well. He's pretty much is forced to Raging Howl as well. If he doesn't, then he's not in a good situation. He takes a splitting. But no, I'm not going to get... The problem is I'm not going to get my thing. Uh-oh. I just realized I might have made a mistake. I'm going to have to Mudslide for damage. That did nothing anyway. Oh, no, he recoils him. Okay, no, he recoils himself. Okay. So Biwarned can come in the game. Okay, Biwarned can come in the game because he recoiled himself. If it wasn't for the recoil, then I would actually been in trouble there. Alright, Biwarned, you're in. Even without the... This should KO with Splitting Headache. This Do or Die does a lot of damage. It's still 70 base power stab, so I don't feel too worried about this. I think he's just going to switch anyway. So I have 3 Bane of Haste turns to make something happen here. Let's do this. Perfect. He did not risk it. Good. Thank God. LFH comes on in to Do or Die. I have Bane of Haste up, so this is a 2-hit KO. This will be a 2-hit KO now that I got this activated. And plus, he'll just probably recoil himself. So yeah, now I got that activated. I can go for a Splitting Headache to break through the LFH. I don't see LFHs too often, honestly. Ragoon comes on in. Probably going to go for a Redemptive Strike because it's Ragoon. How much will this do? Ouch, that's a lot of damage. He's going to Redemptive Strike me because that's the world's most obvious play call you can make. I mean, come on, you're way too predictable, Ragoon. I know what you're going to do. You don't do much to Infernix anyway, so that's why this is the best play to go for. I could use this as an opportunity to get Bane of Haste back up. Okay, he went for Slapdown. He actually switched. He actually switched the play call. Darn it. And he took Power Napper. So I only have one more Bane of Haste I can get back up. That's not ideal. Oh, it's actually not ideal. I'll get Bane of Haste up. Because Bane of Haste is the way I win. I probably should just went Moriel, honestly. That was not the best play call to go for. Oh, you don't have any ability to take. Yeah, you have no ability to take. Yeah, you got no ability. Because you stole mine. Aha. Oh, no, I'm stuck in a Bane of Haste, bruh. Yeah, of course you have Deja Vu on your Elephage. Of course you do. I'll just set it up again, and then I'll switch out. He rejuvenated, and he gets the free pivot. Bruh. This sucks. I got it back up at least, but it's not ideal. I'll go Holly Punch. I'll go Holly Punch and Flash and Flay, I think. Is he gonna Zip Zap? No! Okay. Not ideal. Yeah, we're in a bad position. Our positioning is very bad. He goes into Mewtwo again. Do I just try to nuke this thing? Do I just nuke it? No, let's nuke it. Let's nuke. Let's nuke Mewtwo. I'll use Holly Punch to do it. Okay, switched into Elephage. Again, he doesn't have any ability to steal, so this is perfect. He doesn't have an ability to steal, so that's good. That's a lot of damage. He's forced to rejuvenate or switch out. I'm going to Flash and Flay to pivot out. Yeah, Holly Punch hits hard. There's the reason I had an honorable mentions of most threatening offensive Loomians. That's a KO. Get out of here. I can now go back into Biwarned. And if he goes back into Ragoon, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go all in on the Ragoon. Just Raging Howl it, get rid of it. Elephage being dead is actually really nice to have. That Mewtwo is still very scary because I don't have that much for it. So, if he gets Mewtwo in at the perfect time, it could actually be kind of scary. There is Ragoon. I'm just gonna go for the Raging Howl. If he does not go for the Preemptive Strike, then it's perfect. If he does, then I'll just have to find another play. He did not. Bye-bye. Yeah, Raging Howl proving to be very handy in this showcase. And I still have enough for 2 Splitting Headaches or 2 Nature Forces if need be. He did show Surkame at the beginning, so that's good. He did show Surkame at the start. Mewtwo comes back in. Raging Howl I don't think is enough. Even if it is enough, I have backup. I have more support, so I should be fine. Raging Howl will do a lot, and he'll just recoil himself. Oh, nice! Mewtwo's dead. Nice! That's 2 KOs! 2 KOs from the Biwarned. Don't know what his last thing is. His last thing could be scary, especially if he has... I'll go Muriel on Caradescent. Yes! Let's go! He expected me to get Bane of Haste back up, but I didn't fall for it. I know his last 2... Yeah, his only way to come back into this battle is Drudge setting up with Caradescent. I cannot allow his Caradescent to come in for free. So, yep, this was the best play to go for. Goes for the Illuminate Body Slam, which does a nice chunk of my health. Shadow Lurk does a lot. Bye-bye, Mr. Caradescent. And we go for the Zip Zap. Yeah! 3 for 3! 3 for 3 in my battles with Bane of Haste. That was really... Job all done from the team. Job all done. I'll go for the Zip Zap to pivot out. I can live a Sea-Song. That's why I'm making this play. Because I know I can live a Sea-Song. Because Surkame does not... Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. This battle got a little bit interesting all of a sudden. Okay, the battle got a little interesting all of a sudden, but I can still go into you, and I can do this. I can go for Bane of Haste Dissipate, so no big deal. He has Rant. Okay. Oh, he has Rant. He does have Rant. Okay, good to know. Well, glad that we know now. Glad that I did that. Glad I went for this play first, because I did not think it would be the one Rant Surkame I'll ever face. That's actually really good against Holly Punch, but I do have a restrictive shield, so I still live the hit. Okay. Okay! That was not ideal. I could have lost that battle, actually. The Surkame could have actually really done me in. This should still do a lot of damage. I don't think it OHKOs, but it does a lot. Okay, no, it does, because it's Holly Punch. Yeah, Holly Punch! Yeah! 3 for 3 with the Bane of Haste. You love to see it. But yeah, that is the Bane of Haste Biwarned. It did pretty well. Got quite a few KOs. Thing is, it's mainly there as a supporter for the rest of the team as well. Like, it's a huge offensive threat that it scares Loomians out, and it just does a lot of damage. 140 base power, boost it, very smart boost it, do or die boost it, Biwarned can do a lot of damage. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showcasing Bane of Haste Biwarned, and I'll see y'all all later. Bye-bye!